Hey friends, I hope that you're having a really lovely evening. I was out and about the other day, and I don't go out and about very often, but I was out and about trying to find maybe just a few things for, end of Christmas sales, but oh my gosh, Christmas is gone and Valentine's has taken its place. And after I got kind of over the initial shock of that, here's something else for us to consume. I thought, I need to really start thinking about Valentine's Day and start making a few cards and embellishments to send to friends and family. So I wanted to revisit paper roses. I really do love paper roses, and I couldn't actually remember how I made these, so I hopped on YouTube and kind of perused some tutorials, and it was like, well, I could not find the initial tutorial that I thought I had seen in order to make rolled paper roses, but boy, there's a lot of tutorials out there. I'm just going to show you how I do this. There are a lot of different ways to do it. I take 2 text pages out of a book and I glue them together. I did spray this with some Dilutions bubblegum pink ink spray, and I used a little bit of neon pink Craft Smart as well. Oh, so there's the spray. Sorry, I might have had that too close. Each text page makes 2 roses. So we're going to cut the text page here, and then what you do is you kind of get a circle going. So we'll kind of come to a circle, and then we do a spiral. You can draw this if you feel like you need to, but to me, drawing it's going to make it way too exact, and we all know that I'm not very exacting. Now what I like to do is kind of take the tail end off here. The way that I do my rolled paper roses is I pinch the spiral. So with one finger I'm kind of pushing up, and with the other thumb and forefinger I am pinching. You don't want to pinch the middle though. I'll show you in just a minute. And when you're pinching, you want to make a good crease. So we're not we're taking a little bit and then we're pinching. Alright, this is the base of your rose, so you don't want to pinch that. And now we're going to roll. All you do, use the place you made your crease, and that's where you're going to start to roll. And then I think the hardest thing about this is just kind of trying to hold everything together as you're rolling. And then the finishing touches on these I'll show you in just a minute, but I think the finishing touches, I'm doing the Tattered Angel sprays, and it really sets the little rose off. I'm using a bit of a vintage approach to finishing them. Be patient. And sometimes you might tear your paper. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Just slap some glue on it or some tape and just proceed. Alright, we're almost at the end. Next thing we're going to want to do is just kind of hang on to our rose, and then we'll put our base in place. Now we're going to glue our rose to our base. And you might say, well, that's not even, and it's really not at this point, but we're going to do some pinching and molding. So we're just going to use some Eileen's tacky glue. It does take quite a bit of tacky glue, y'all, to kind of get everything sort of in place. And then we set the rose in place. And then you can kind of pinch a little bit of the edges if you want. kind of pinch and squeeze. And there we have it. Just a pretty little rose. They look great on cards. I have a mixed media piece that I've kind of been thinking about that I'll probably use these roses on. Let me show you how I finish them. It's really simple. I've been using the Coffee Shop Glimmer Mist from Tattered Angels. It is such a beautiful color and just seems to enhance, no matter what you put it on, it just really enhances it. So I did want to give it kind of a vintagey aged look. And then just to give it a little more sparkle, I'm using some Tattered Angels. This is Iridescent Silver Glimmer Mist. Totally love these products. And there you go. And there we have a beautiful little rolled paper rose. Super hot pink rolled paper rose. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you'll try to make some of these roses yourself for Valentine's cards or whatever else you guys may want to use them on. Thanks a bunch for following along. I appreciate it. See you later.